heart's pounding.
Alright, here we go.
You can tell when somebody's nervous and they're not comfortable in their role.
Who was the worst to work with?
My hair is a mess. Greetings everyone, welcome to my YouTube. I hope you're all doing very well out there. 2020 has been a very crazy year. I also apologize for my Patrick Bateman hair. I desperately need a haircut. But the reason why I wanted to make this video is because 13 Reasons Why Season 4, the final season, is out now. And I was lucky enough to be a part of it. So I just wanted to tell a story and share what it was like to be not only on a Netflix show, but to be on a show as big as 13 Reasons Why. Let's call it Story Time with Uncle Jared. So, how did I get the part, you might be asking? Well, a lot of auditioning. I think I spent about a year or so auditioning for various characters on the show. I think it was about 4 different characters and auditions. And you might be thinking, wow, Jared, you suck. Why don't you just book one already? First off, calm down. And second off, it's actually a good thing they keep bringing you back, because that means they trust you and they like you. They just haven't found the perfect role for you yet. So just keep auditioning for them and eventually you're gonna book the right role for you. And that's what happened. I think it was on my 5th audition for the 5th character. I did my audition and then about a few days later they called me to say that I was pinned. Being pinned basically means that they stuck a pin on you. They like you, they want to make sure your schedule's open and clear for the shoot days and everything, and they'll let you know if you actually got the part. Basically, you're one of the finalists. A week or 2 later, I got a call from my agent or manager just saying that I got the part. Brian Yorkie, the creator of 13 Reasons Why, enjoyed my tape, said I had a star quality. But yeah, he liked my tape, and so I got the part, and I would be flying out in a couple weeks to shoot the show. A couple weeks went by quickly, and I flew out to Oakland because they shoot in San Francisco. I think the next day after flying, I had an all-day, like a 12-hour hair and makeup session. And the sequence I was in was this crazy post-apocalyptic war zone type feeling to it. And so I needed to be all geared up with, prop guns and the cool makeup, because I'm like a part of a rebel faction. They even gave me hair extensions that were blonde, just like to hang on the side. They put a handprint here, different face paint, dirt all over my face, and this green outfit with boots, tried a bunch of different weapons. And so I was doing this all day, and some of the other main cast members were there doing their own makeup testing. Actually, at lunchtime, when I was still all geared up with my makeup and wardrobe and everything, one of the assistant directors told me to go eat my lunch in my own trailer. He didn't want any of the extras or anything seeing me and being able to leak that something weird's gonna be happening with the show. And so he wanted me to stay in my trailer away from everyone. Finally, by the end of the day, one of the hairstylists and makeup artists walked me through the sound stages to the director Sunu and the producers, and finally showed me off to get their okay, and they gave the okay. That was it for that day. And so I didn't think I shot for another 3 or 4 days. So I just hung around San Francisco and El Cerrito the whole time. I just snapped pictures, I ran around Berkeley, I walked across the Golden Gate Bridge for the first time, which was scarier than I imagined. And finally, the shoot day came. It was a night shoot, so my call time, which is basically when I'm supposed to show up there, was about 9 p.m. So I had all day to do whatever. And finally, around 8:15, I got in my Uber to go to set. By the time my Uber got to where the address said we were supposed to be, it was just an abandoned road next to some train tracks. It was completely dark out. We were both confused and slightly frightened. And so I called one of the assistant directors again, and he said, yeah, you're in the right spot, just keep going straight down this road. And so we went for another 400 yards down this road, and then suddenly this giant set just exposed itself. This warehouse with all these lights and fires and everything going just exposed itself to us. And we were both sort of stunned, especially my driver. He was like, are you guys shooting a movie? I just said, yeah, there's a number of reasons why I'm here. And I got out of the car and made my way to the trailers for hair and makeup. I got my hair and makeup all done, and I was ready to go by about 10:30. And then we had lunch around 11:30 p.m. I sat with all the main guys, the main cast members, and they were extremely nice. Ironically, Justin Prentice, aka Bryce, was one of the nicest people I've ever met. We all ate, we all went back to whatever we were doing, took a few naps, and I think it was around 4 a.m. that they finally called me to set. That's what you're hired to do as an actor. You're not hired to act, you're hired to wait, to quote the great Sam Jackson. And so I got the set, got all mic'd up, got my prop gun, and I met with the main cast. We rehearsed the scene a few times. We worked out the blocking, which basically means where you're gonna be when, and figured out how to lift Tyler or Devin up onto the table safely so we didn't knock him out or something. We shot the scene from a bunch of different angles and did multiple takes, of course. I think in our scene there were 3 cameras positioned at one time, so it could shoot multiple actors at one time, so we didn't waste any time. And then we wrapped the scene, and then afterwards we got a really cool group picture of the director and us actors with our costumes and everything on, with this cool apocalyptic backdrop looking like the Avengers or something on 13 Reasons. That was it. I think it was around 5:30 a.m. that we wrapped, and so I went back to where I was staying, and then that same day I flew back, and it was over like that. It was a really fun experience. Really thankful to have been a part of it. But anyways, enough of me blabbing. I'm gonna send you over to the future when the show is finally out, because I'm shooting in the past, to me and my family reacting to my scene for the very first time. They've seen stuff I've been in before, like movies, and seen me on TV before, but this is the first time where they're actually seeing me in something they were already a fan of. So this is gonna be interesting, to say the least. Hopefully they like it. Here's our reaction to me being in 13 Reasons Why, and I'll send you to the future now.
My heart's pounding.
Alright, here we go.
Alright, here we go.
The year is 2161.
That's where we shot.
The robots harvest full-grown adults, so all that's left to
might
fight
be
them
it.
is an army of children. Please help! Fighting an inhospitable world that took away their
I
childhood.
am.
We're on the front line. Those scout robots are so fucking fast. Hey, get him up, come on, pull back. Freeze. Give me a goddamn medic. Sorry, I shouldn't have sent you out there like that. Sorry, but I felt like I had to. I'm sorry for some of the decisions I did.
I'm right here. And watch how I die.
So,
All a dream.
wait.
Yes.
That was it.
Excellent performance. Bravo, bravo.
I did have a imagination of us watching something I did in a show on TV.
It's funny how we watched that from like season 1. I don't know, I thought it was cool how it's like a show we've seen before and we actually like watched a lot. And for you to pop up, it's like kind of funny.
Yay.
$20.
Good job, Gabe.
I actually did like the whole setting and atmosphere of the show. Even though it's just a short dream sequence, they really like went full out, made a whole universe, and it looked really nice, I think.
So, what was your character's name?
Boys.
Bo-
B-O-I-E-S. Boys.
Boise.
It's awesome to watch you on TV. I love it.
Yeah. I'm surprised they cut to me as much as they did.
So, what was the set like?
That.
Yeah.
You can tell when somebody's nervous and they're not comfortable in their role. It just stands out. So if I'm in that, you did not stand out like that.
Yeah, I was making jokes. I was,
No, I mean, you can tell. You can tell an actor from a non-actor.
Someone that like
From
seems
somebody-
seamless, kind of.
From somebody who has auditioned before. Auditioned for a couple small commercials and things like that. It's not easy.
How long did it take for you to get your makeup on?
For testing and finalizing, it was a 12-hour day.
Gabe, you should do your eye black like that during the season.
No.
Handprint on your face and eyes completely out.
So that scene took you how long?
An hour. I got there at 9 p.m. and didn't shoot till 4 a.m. Was finished by 5:30 a.m. That's normal in movies.
I mean, I think back to season 1 and how much we liked that and watched it, and to see you on there now it's amazing.
I think in like my second month living in LA, I went to some festival and Mandy Teefee, who's one of the executive producers, Selena Gomez's mom, was there at a panel talking. I talked to her afterwards for a bit, had a conversation, and she's one of the executive producers on this show now. So, gotcha.
So who's Clay? Who was the worst to work with?
Any final thoughts?
Alright, follow me on Instagram. Link down below. Support the Pitt Panthers football team.
Hail to Pitt!
See you guys in the next one.
Dad, Floss your teeth.
Jeffrey.
Peace out, Scotters!
Hold the R.
Peace out, Scutters!
Mom.
Remember, casting directors. Jared Scott, right here. He's your star. Right?
No.
Yes, everybody?
Please!
Signing out from Pittsburgh.
That was awful. Never do that again. You're out. We're re-shooting the whole thing.
So how did we react? Did they like it? Or did I ruin it for them? I'm sure it was fine. Thank you for watching my video and listening to Storytime with Uncle Jared. I appreciate everyone who watches this video and supports and follows along with my career. I'm really looking forward to continuing to build and get bigger and bigger parts in movies and TV shows. At the beginning of the year, before all the chaos happened, I was one of the last 2 guys to be on the Gossip Girl remake. It's right there. Right there. Anyways, stay safe out there, stay positive. We're gonna get through this crazy year. Thank you all for watching. Have a good one. Bye.